Sodo!
Hey, we're back.
Hey guys! What? Hey, it's Soto Streamin!
Wow, that was an introduction.
Yeah, as always, I'm your host of Pros and Stratos. Here with me today we have
Josh.
What? Have I done this before?
I'm pretty... I don't know, that seems pretty new. I've never heard it.
Momotaro's did it a lot, so you can do it.
Yeah.
I don't have a Deno, so I just have Breaking Mammoth behind me.
Okay,
that works.
Wait, hold on. The implication here is that you have to have that, like, as in,
I mean,
you own the whole Breaking Mammoth, but you don't happen to have.
It's a cardboard standee. We've been here before.
Okay, all right, okay. Hey, what's up, guys? AJMC, Julio, Blade Raider, Toku Punk. What is going on? We are here to talk some Soto Vice, Genome, Mammoth Genome, whichever one you want to switch
greatly overshadowed by Black Sun.
100%. Yeah. Because this should have probably happened a while ago.
See, I was asking about it because I was curious when the stream was happening, but because I was just like, is there going to actually be Candy Toy news today? Is Mr. G just going to be like, no, sorry, there's more important news?
I was hoping for some news on the Shoto Go Kaijus. Still nothing.
Same. At least part of me was dreading news on Shoto Go Kaijus because Soto was taking so long to translate.
Also, I guess bear mentioning right now, the Black Sun panel is over now. They have moved on to the figure arts news now, right as we're starting our stream.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. We will talk about Black Sun, then we will do Soto, and then if news breaks during Soto, that's fine. We'll gloss over it until after that. We will talk about figure arts if you want, I guess.
See, when you said, here's what we're going to do about figure arts news, I said, nothing.
Yeah.
Besides, there's a pretty good chance that at least 50% of the figures they show tonight will never be released.
Oh, so. For sure.
I mean, I'm told they've gotten better about doing that.
Unless they have a date and a price, I'm not going to believe it.
Exactly.
I saw a Kamen Rider Saga, and I saw people getting hyped for it, and I said, it doesn't exist until there's a release date, guys.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this past weekend, or this whole event was the third time they showed Build Genius, so maybe this time they'll finally release it.
I'm told Ultra Woman Grigio has a price point and a release date, so that's
all right.
That's another thing. Grigio got shown like 100 times before.
Yeah, happy.
Yeah.
I'm getting like flashbacks of last night.
That's right. Yeah, you should. Yeah, all right. Hey, Black Sun. What? A conference happened or something?
Live stream some kind of press release conference thing. Yeah.
Visual reveal.
It's pretty neat. Like the suit's pretty neat, but then they showed
off.
That
the stream was not region locked, but I get they do what they do.
But then showed off the images, like the most tired images of the two main cast members, and I'm like, guys, do we have something less bleak? I know these people are capable of smiling. I'm sure. I mean, I've seen people do it.
I was talking to friends when that whole stream was going on, and one of them was doing like just look up what the actors are known for, and it seems like they're mostly just like dramas.
I
think one guy was saying something about like he grew up with V3 and Stronger reruns or something like that.
Probably. So. He looks a little bit older than you would expect for a protagonist, so that's
I thought I read that he was 50. So.
Oh wow!
But
yes, he's the number of Kamen Rider years there are.
You're right. But yeah, the fact that they're in dramas, I guess, also gives an idea of what kind of tone the show is going to go for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, the design, which is, as a friend described, Shin Kamen Rider Erasure.
Yeah, I can see that. People were saying a lot like. It looks like if like Hibiki and Jay like merged together and used the Arc Zero driver.
That's true. I'm also told apparently it resembles things from a manga. So it's like, oh, they're pulling
genuinely
from
the only thing I'm seeing here is another Fies.
Oh,
I can see
that's
that
it.
too. Yeah,
that's all I see.
It does look almost like another black or something. If they had done that,
I guess, yeah.
I do want to see more of what the actual suit is going to look like, because that red glow stuff is doing something for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, really absolutely.
Cool. Really sweet.
The grasshopper.
Might I interest you in Kamen Rider Fies?
You're right. That the grasshopper bits on the chest is neat.
Yeah.
We got a look at the prototype figure art, which doesn't have any joints.
The grasshopper like chest pieces kind of make me think of like Shining Hopper or something like that.
Yeah, all I was gonna say about the figure art is being able to see it from other angles. Yeah, you can see why people are making the comparison of Shin Kamen Rider. It's got that kind of organic look, and also it seems like it's got that kind of hood neck thing that Black RX has. Yeah, so I was looking at it and going, season 2.
Yeah, because people are already saying that with like just the way that the belt works.
Oh yeah, that's it.
It looks like an incomplete belt or something like that. So like people are like, oh, what if they'll do like an RX inspired sequel, which I could easily see that happening.
Sure, just make a shell to go over it.
Yeah, or something like that.
Speaking of shells, once again these two are shells of their former selves.
Ooh. Names.
Like,
names.
I can't get over why they're just so sad.
They're from dramas.
It's the dark series show, Corey. People can't be happy.
Like, I don't know if this is the vibe they're trying to give us. Like, I don't want more Amazons. Amazons is bad enough already.
But hey, what if this is, hey, we've done Amazons, now we know better.
I hope so. But
I
like
Amazons, one of Amazons.
Amazons was popular. I don't know if
you're right.
Like, I'm sort of in the minority of people who just don't like it. So.
Also, bit of trivia. I think it's correct. I'm not going to fact check myself on this. Apparently, the reason Shirakuda does writer stuff is because he watched Black RX and hated it.
Oh,
so the fact that he's working on this show is interesting.
Yeah. It's weird that the man gets to respond and clap back to so many different properties.
Oh, absolutely.
Vibe check.
Yeah.
But have they said also, like where this is like airing?
I'm not sure. I always just assumed it was going to be on TV, but it could be like a stream thing like Amazon's. I don't know.
Yeah, because I was thinking it would either be TV or like Toei Tokusatsu fan club or something.
Or hey, Amazon Prime.
Oh sure, yeah.
Stream service. I guess they also have I don't even remember what they're called, but they had stream services they've used before for like one-off things.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Like Go Riders was that one had a little bit of blood in it, had a little bit of violence.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like oh my god! Wait, hold on. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if that was that same special, but didn't Emu get his head dunked into a trash can full of glass?
Different one, but yes.
That was
that was the fan club thing.
Yeah,
that's terrible. I hate all of that.
I forgot that happened.
I don't like it. Don't be edgy just because you can. Yeah. I don't want it. I don't want to see these terrible things happen.
I promise. I promise. If you watch Ryuki, Oja's not that bad.
Oh, not at all. Yeah, he's not that bad at all.
The man who has a huge mecha behind him called the Genocider ain't that bad. He's not that bad.
The man who literally escaped prison. Yeah, he's not that bad.
Yeah, of course not.
It is funny that like that scene of him in X8 is like the worst he ever is on screen.
It's like someone who grew up on Oja and was just like, I want to write Oja. That's their version of him.
You know what? Who directed that?
Oh, I have no
idea.
Good
question. I can look that up. But I was also going to say with this image you got up, hey, names. Kamen Rider Black Sun and Kamen Rider Shadow Moon.
Yeah, that's very interesting that they actually distinguish him as that. I mean, I always considered Shadow Moon a rider.
Yeah, it's one of those ones.
He more or less is.
So. It's the idea that I've seen, or my take on it at least, is that there were different ideas of what counted as a writer at the time, and at that time it was like, if you're a bad guy, you don't get that title.
Yeah, that's fair. I can see that.
And I mean, like,
it seems like they're definitely coming around on that too, because like they also included Shadow Moon recently as a new card in the Extra Decade CSM set.
Oh,
because he's in there now. So
nice.
Are you sure Hasbro's going to let us have it? I don't know why they deny it, but for some reason,
holy crap! If they took out all of the Masked Rider related cards, I would lose my mind.
Do that and release a Lightning collection.
I wonder. I still don't know if Hasbro even knows that they might own that. I still don't know if they. I don't even know if they own it. To be honest,
I don't know if they care enough. I gotta say, seeing like the differences between not just Bandai America, but like the way Hasbro handles the property and the way Candy Toy and Figuarts handle that same or a similar property, it's interesting because you get to see what a company does when they actually care about the thing that they're producing.
Yeah.
And then one where they don't.
Right.
So hey, I pulled up the director for that Kamen Rider Brave spinoff, the one with Oja.
Yeah.
Nobuhiro Suzumura. The very first thing it tells me is that he worked on Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon.
Oh.
But also he also directed Kuga, Agito, Rikai's Blade, Hibiki, Kabuto, and Drive.
Ooh. Okay, I was about that almost sounded like the K touch for a second, but
Hibiki, Kabuto.
But yeah, so there are these two. And then here's a bike. There's a man. This is a man in this bike? There's a man here.
This is a man.
This is a man.
Two things. One, he needs to wear the bike. This needs to be the helmet that goes on top of his helmet. Two, if you remove the fact that there's antenna on there, this is just a fucking bike.
Yeah, that's a man. There's a head. There's a head right there. Thankfully, like, out of all the courtesies they've given this dude, they at least gave him like a little bit of guarding on his eyes. Outside of that, the dude's a bike.
I mean, isn't the original supposed to be sentient? I can see it.
It is supposed to be, yeah.
But that one looked like a grasshopper. This looks like it has a dude face.
You're right. It better transform in some way, is all I'm saying.
He's screaming underneath there. You just can't hear it because he doesn't have vocal cords anymore.
You can't hear it because their motorcycles are loud.
I don't know. This is kind of creepy to me. And like oddly, it looks like fine furniture because of the way the seat looks. It has the little rivets in it. And like the nice leather going on.
I also love the seemingly impromptu thing in the stream where one of the guys just like gets up from their chair and just goes over to the motorcycle to film it at different angles, and then like gets on top of it. I was just like right into the camera. Do it.
But I don't know. I'll say I'll watch it, but I haven't watched anything recently, so I'll enjoy it via Twitter osmosis.
Oh my god, that's my favorite way to watch Tokusatsu.
Yeah. That's as best as I can promise you.
The only Toku thing I'm watching right now is Revice. I haven't watched Zenkaiger in like 3 months.
Yeah.
So.
I tried catching up on Zenkaiger. It's a good time. It's just
I love it. I love Zenkaiger, but
yeah,
it's at that point where I think my only hope is to like binge it the last week before Dawn Brothers starts or something like that.
Sure,
so.
Yeah.
And then of course something like this, like I would say like I should maybe watch Kamen Rider Black before this comes out, but I know I won't.
Probably not. You know what you should watch? Masked Rider.
No.
Oh, okay.
I've seen enough of that.
Hey, are we done talking about this? Or do we want to say a passing mention to be like, oh, hey, maybe you showed us something, blah, 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 blah.
I mean, I feel like that's all we really could say.
Yeah.
Like,
it would make a good wave.
So.
Like, what would it be? Like, Black Sun, Shadow Moon bike, and then like
would
some
you
other
include
dudes.
like the older versions too?
You could, but they already made those.
Yeah, but it could be like the Amazon set they did where they had Amazon and his bike in it.
I was about to say, you get Black Sun, Shadow Moon, the bike, and Geo.
Do Red Shadow Moon.
Okay, all right, yeah, there it is. That's a good justification.
I mean, it only appears in like video games and stuff, but sure, we can make it work, right?
Oh, is that really a video game? Why? What precedent was set for Red Shadow?
I don't know. I know that it is a thing that existed in like a couple of video games or something. It's just the whole Shadow Moon suit where all the silver is red.
I want to say there's also some. It's not a stage show, but there's some sort of media that exists that you have to go to an event for or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Japan is wild. Anyway.
I gotta say, like, Amazon's opened a door that they never walked through again. Like, where's my first and the next? Where's my Neo stuff?
Where's the rest of Amazon's?
Yeah.
Like, I wanted a Sigma figure.
Mm-hmm.
I like that design a lot. I still never got the Shoto 4 Alpha. I only have the Omega one that I got from you. I don't have either version of Alpha.
Huh.
So, but,
yeah, I mean, like, there's, like I said, they left a door open. Nobody's walking through it. Like,
you know, they eventually came back to Blade.
That's true.
They eventually come back.
Oh yeah, it did take a while, but I feel like Shoto's at this at this point where like D-Man really wants to go back and fix the Soto figures.
You know what? There is an opening. Amazon's almost 5 years old, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because X8 is almost 5 years old.
Oh.
Or is.
They are 5 years old.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay. I do get really excited for Shoto releases. Those are
I'm just waiting for the day that they do Soto Chronicle Showa Riders.
Oh, that'd be fun. I mean, I'll buy them anyway.
Yeah.
Like
I keep waiting for that to be like the most expensive Chronicle set because they're all like one in one box.
Oh, yo, this is only barely related, but like, it turns out that I never how should I frame this politely? Because like I'm not mad or anything, but like I had ordered an Energy Rider set, but apparently that order got missed, so I don't have one secured.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You never.
It was through like just a regular person, so you know things started getting missed. Like it just wasn't pre-ordered. So
speaking of Chronicle sets, I brought this up here to sticker it. I still haven't done it. It's the Kachidoki and
nice.
You know, Lychee, all that stuff set. I need to.
It's still in stock for $98 on Tokulectables. I'm thinking of getting.
Take a look at what you need, so you know.
Well, like I know that the Genesis Rider set is like 7,000 on Mandarake across all of the places. So I'm
maybe
really
over
hoping...
Christmas break I'll finally sticker all the Soto Chronicle. I still haven't stickered the rest of Chronicle Gaim 3. So
really?
Yeah, like I only stickered Kiwami arms and then I just stopped for some reason. So I need to like do the rest of that.
I see. Yeah, I don't know. Like for whatever reason that set isn't on Mandarake right now. And I don't know why.
Oh, the newest one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I saw like only a couple like Japanese accounts get it. And then obviously then I got mine, and
I was about to say maybe you're not seeing it because it's that popular.
So, I guess so. Maybe everybody did want it.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
But like I didn't even see
we don't have the next set announced yet.
I didn't even see a listing. Like no one had it up, and it was immediately purchased. Like
that's weird.
There's just no listing.
Maybe it did
not have it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, no idea.
I don't see that being the case though. It's like. So Getsu Kachidoki at the very least was a very popular thing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they got a figure art stuff. So
Blade Raider saying it takes a while for Mandarake sometimes.
that's true.
It does, yeah. But like does
anybody have the links to the 2 Gaim sets on Team Rider's page? Because I didn't see them up there anymore.
Oh, really?
The only ones I saw that were left was the Kuga Golden Power set that nobody wants.
I feel bad because it's like, from my perspective, I'm like, that. Well, there's still the motorcycles and in the Guvazeba, but otherwise, buying that set would give me all of Kuga's forms. But it's like, I'm not that hot on Kuga, so I don't really need it.
I need it eventually for whenever I go back to get a bunch of Soda stuff.
I'm not that hot on Kuga, and also from what I've seen, the stickers on there are worse than the main form, so I don't want it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, they are extremely plentiful. Like, the stickers. I mean, there are so many stickers, and I guess for the gold power set, like they chose. You know what? Yeah, we can criticize them. They chose the worst set to start with.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And
I mean, that was just kind of how the timing worked out, I guess. But
yeah, and also I feel like they should have brought over some retail stuff first.
Yeah.
Because no one's gonna care otherwise. And genuinely, I believe that Shoto would do better in the US than Soto does.
I could definitely see that.
Case in point, we already have Shoto in the US. We've had it for years, especially for DBZ.
You're right.
We're only just now getting the half and half split boxes at a Target for Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
I don't know. Gundam gets a free pass because it's already known as a model kit.
Yeah.
But for Rider, come on, guys. It's got to be Shoto. Shoto's the one to bring over. And, everybody cares more about the legacy stuff anyway. Like, collectors.
Yeah.
Like belts. The one that was revealed for Black Sun.
Yeah, see, that is my pitch. That is my plea to Team Rider. Try Shoto first. And maybe we can get Soto after that. But, Anyway, that said.
But Black Sun also, the belt, directly to CSM. And I saw people saying, hey, you know what Black is known for? Letting off some steam. So are they going to do the thing?
Oh, my God.
Please?
Love that.
But hold on, how would the steam work? Because is it like an oil that you put in, or is it like water?
You have to feel your camera to build up with gas.
Listen.
Yeah.
I've been saying for a while, figure out. I don't know how to do it. I'm just saying for CSM, figure it out. Make it a thing that's commercially viable so that it can exist.
All 3 of those special
whatever you
belt
need to
features. That is one of the most hilarious demonstrations I've ever seen. I think
that fun? I love it. I think it's the coolest thing
ever.
No,
it's really cool. But the steam, just the build up to it is absolutely hilarious to me for some reason. I laugh my ass off every time I watch that video because it's such a loud process for it to open up and then just steam just starts spouting all and I just sit there trying to imagine how ridiculous that would be.
Imagine the gimmicks are just a bunch of essential oils or some shit, and you drop it in each time.
But I also would love to see that in the show, just how long it would take for that to build up and
I don't know how that would play for kids.
Yeah, well, CSM isn't for kids, you see.
Yeah,
it's not. But how?
I mean, that would be the first $1,000 Comrade belt.
Yeah. I'm also imagining a scenario where imagine that exists and it does require some sort of thing that you refill it with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining a scenario where people outside of Japan are trying to figure out okay, what's the best equivalent to this that we can buy in stores?
Yeah.
A humidifier.
Well, no, I mean whatever you're refilling it with. Can I refill it with water? No, it has to be this specific kind of thing.
That would be really dumb.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's what I'm saying. whenever I pitch the idea of them like figuring out how to make this work for the Forza driver, I'm like, I don't care how you do it, just figure it out.
Right.
AliExpress has some cheap USB humidifiers for $4.21.
Huh. That seems safe.
It's AliExpress. Of course it's safe.
Right?
Why would it not be?
Oh, of course. Yeah. So that's this. I think we can sufficiently move on.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, it was fun to talk about. It's not really like, even the point of like our show, but it's still fun.
Yeah. But
I also need to
Toku adjacent. We're bringing people in.
I need to just appreciate this comment from Blade Raider. So, which Pokemon version are you playing, Black Sun or Shadow Moon?
I'm actually playing the third version, which is just Black RX Sun or Black Sun RX, and it includes the legendaries in both games. So yeah. Hey, it's time to head on over to the Candy Toy blog. Yeah. And honestly, thank God there was no Sentai thing because I didn't feel like covering it.
Gundam Converge.
Yeah, I'm very interested how long it's going to be until they just show off the details of that set. Because like 10 Gokai just been out for like a week. I don't really know what they're waiting for.
I suspect that maybe this was a very early reveal that they had to do because, hey, 10 Gokaiger.
It's possible,
no,
yeah.
I agree.
I guess maybe not this weekend because they wouldn't want the Black Sun stuff to overshadow it too much.
What they're probably thinking in the Shoto office is, okay, we put out the teaser. We really shouldn't have. Let's go back to Jew Ranger to just finish this up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, like Jew Ranger doesn't have finalized paint. They don't even have finalized plastic coloring. So
right.
Shoto Super Gokaiger is pretty far off, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Surprised that they
still buying it though. Still buying it.
Mm-hmm.
Still not buying it. So
all right, man. You do you. Check this out.
It's a phone.
Yeah, were you? I don't want to say sad. Were you perplexed by the non-inclusion of the Mammoth genome for Vice?
It's the Candy Toy blog within the Candy Toy blog.
Yeah, like a fish without holes.
Look at that. 4 boomerangs are given preferential treatment, and of course, next some Japanese text. I don't know what this is saying. Huh?
Mentioning Vice.
Am.
That was a part of the Revi Mammoth blog post where they mentioned Vice.
Oh yeah.
Also, it looks like he's wearing. I know the bow's the wrong color, but it looks like on top of his head is like a pretty Den-O bow.
It does look like that, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's adorable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am. It's time for.
Oh, hey.
Are we gonna wait on the rest of that?
Sanjo!
There it is.
There we go.
Yeah, check this out. It's a dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what it should be. Yay, they did it.
I'm surprised. Like, the most surprising thing about this blog is that they didn't show off the combination.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I was just trying to pretend like it didn't exist. So.
I agree, but also, like, it's the most jarring thing because I was like, they made reference to, like, his scarf in here and how it wasn't supposed to be there, and I'm like, wait, is that right, or is that just translation jank? And then I went to, like, actually watch the part of it, and, you know, people put up the genome transformation and finisher. So I watched it. Transformation? Okay, cool. That's neat. He has the scarf, so it must just mean like he's missing the flowy trail part. Mm-hmm. But then they combined and it looked like garbage. And I was very upset.
Which one has not, so
yeah. That's true. I mean, like, I love the Brontosaurus one so much. It's so terrible.
Oh yeah, the Brachio one is pretty
Brachio, yeah.
Is pretty much. Yeah, it's something.
God.
It's something.
That smooth criminal lean.
So Yeah.
I do love the watch strap being the neck. I think that's really wonderfully stupid.
Oh,
I already appreciated how much it was like. It almost felt like it was a meta joke on Geo because it was like, this is insanely long for no reason.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the Geo one. Like,
yeah,
and especially
see
with,
what they do.
We'll talk about it later. But yeah. So they did this really fun thing where he's jumping off the shield. I like that. There are a few forms we get who get to do this sort of attack, and I appreciate getting to see it every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks cool. We're glossing over a lot of this stuff because it is mostly fluff.
It's just showing off.
Yeah. But hey, here is I guess a bit more of a closer look. That bow on top of his head, got a lot of sticker. But you know what? The gold and the silver, fully painted.
Is the gold painted?
It is, yeah. They said Beno, like red and blue design, this is not helpful, is reproduced up to the seams with stickers, and silver and gold are painted entirely.
Okay.
Speaking of gold, by the way, I had a question.
Mm-hmm.
I finally did Durandal, or I did half of Durandal. I didn't stick of the armor yet. But like, he's just missing a quarter of his belt sticker?
You're right.
Why? Also, this was trash. This was absolute garbage.
What about the dots?
Dots were fine, honestly.
Oh,
I did like the pants ones. Yeah, I did that with my sausage fingers, and that was fine.
The thing I was bringing up before with Durandal is the fact that yes, they are willing to go that small with stickers.
That's fun. I mean, like, it wasn't too bad, and like they were in such a shape that like you could. I don't know. I thought it was fine.
Okay. For some reason my thought was, I feel like the smaller the sticker, the less like it is to actually stick on. So when it gets that small, it's like, is this even gonna work?
What helps is that it's recessed and it's like concave on top of that. Like, it did. The fact that I could smooth it around and try to like settle it back into place, that helped me like locate them real well. Like, they are in the right spots and have the right orientation because of it. Yeah, so this is the thing about the Vice muffler. They went on this whole thing about how the
stats.
TV Asahi thing is like he uses his scarf to wipe up the tears of children.
Yeah, I need to look at those because apparently they're filled with references.
Sure,
that's because the thing, if there's a crying child, wipe their tears with this. That's Kintaras.
Sure.
It's a reference to the thing that Kintara says.
I just thought he said he'll make you cry.
Yeah, my strength will make you cry. Wipe your tears with this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The martial
arts. And
then
for the Mantis genome, I don't know why he even brought it up, but the Mantis genome says, by hiding your mouth with this, you can recreate an atmosphere of being a master of martial arts. So you could like bring up the thing and, I don't know, punch people in the face, I guess.
I think it's supposed to be like, it makes you look like a ninja. But
sure.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily relate to Gaim outside of, I guess, Ichigo arms.
Yeah, anyway. Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, so definitely check that out.
He's just nerding out.
He is. He wants you to check out the other blogs, and you'll see that in a second for another thing too. But hey, check this out. This is a peg.
This is
okay. So
peg.
They said here that like a lot of these forearms for Vice have looked really similar, but it turns out none of them have been the same mold because why?
They will never make this easy for themselves.
Of course not. But it's led to very clean, streamlined molds that look good and neat and tidy. So I appreciate it. And I figure, like, if you are molding a certain amount of parts on a sprue, or if you are remolding a certain amount of parts, you're just going to have to remold that whole sprue. And if those are on the same sprue, it's probably just going to have to be remolded anyway. That's my guess.
Sure.
Yeah. Legs. Thick legs. Big legs. Silver painted legs. Good time.
Yeah. Bulky.
Perfect points. I mean, I could not have said it much better. So.
Of course. Yeah.
Big leg.
Big leg. It can support heavy objects over 500 tons and will not succumb to any attack, which, like, the man is impervious, I guess. Yeah, Blade Raiders are right. Bell bottoms!
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mentions Blades 14, which I don't know what that's a reference to.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's like, is that supposed to be something about Kamen Rider Blade? Is that something that he's known for that I'm not aware of?
I have no idea.
I have no idea what this is saying at all.
Yeah.
Scary leg strength, fear in my heart.
See, the thing is, when Google Translate does this sort of thing, usually the assumption is that it's just coming out as gibberish. But with G, it's like he's just nerding out about something. It's okay.
God damn it, Tyler Nutter. Boots with the fur. God, that brought me right back to middle school.
Boots with the paint.
Oh man. Check these out. Like I said, these are fully painted. But we are getting this sort of, I guess, new status quo for the B boxes, not the A boxes, but the B boxes, because a lot of them are going to be coming on sprues now. And the reason for this is mostly because basically it costs more in terms of labor costs to have them cut them off the sprue and put them in the bag and whatnot. If they just leave them on the sprue, it gives them extra budget in order to do paint. Because if they did not leave them on the sprue, they would not be able to do the silver paint.
That's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Putting things on the sprues I don't care about having to take them off the sprues. So.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's a model kit anyway.
Exactly. And then they went on this whole thing. So they gave us some very awesome information about how painting is done and how assembly is done in one of these factories. This actually comes from an entry about Juoger's main mecha, Juoking. Okay. So yeah, you can definitely go check that out. The link to our thread is in the description. I did a translation of this stuff to the best of my ability, threw it all into a hopefully helpful graphic for any of you who are curious about this process.
Yeah, I think you did a good job on that. So
thank you.
Nice.
What I was surprised to learn, and something they want to get across here, like a lot of this stuff is manual labor, even though this is a factory. But on top of that, like they have these little stations. That didn't zoom it in at all. They have these little stations.
Never does.
Yeah, and I never learn. They have these stations
every single time.
There are these stations they have where it's basically like a little cutout, and they put the part in it and then paint over. Like it's a stencil, I guess, or like a molded thing to like not paint on the part they wanted to, or the part they didn't want it painted. I don't know. But there's plenty of information on here. They also link to this post itself. It's full of really awesome information. Definitely check that out if you've got the chance.
I briefly looked at it and saw, they have artwork of the Georgia Mecha too.
They do, yeah. It's a resource that I did not know existed before this, and I'm very, very excited to have had this spotlight on it.
As the blog says, it's easy to understand.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
As long as you know Japanese.
That is true.
And then at some point goes on to make reference to the Georgia ending, and for a moment I was just like, excuse me.
Also, this is for the kids site, like the Bandai Kids site. So I don't know. very interesting infographics. Same with the assembly. A lot of this is divided up into teams. They even talk about the quality control and how they have people like inspecting it at every point.
Test.
What?
I said drop test.
Well, I don't know.
Recently, I've been making that joke a lot.
Okay, but check that out. Like they have these blocks to put the cubes into, and I guess that like constrains the dimension. Like if it doesn't fit inside the block, then this isn't good to go. Send it back. That's cool. Yeah, this is real neat, and I guess this is the easiest way for people like Tauntaun to go ahead and steal a bunch of shit.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest in peace. But yeah, outside of that, that's really it for the blog. They gave us, this little thing here. We don't have the full wave layout for Buy 3.
Yeah, Blade Raider saying still no layout image, so maybe Mammoth parts next week.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I do wonder if they announce too many things too quickly and we might get a little bit of a slowdown.
Yeah, because like Wave 2, we've already seen the whole thing. It's up. It's out there. It's coming up at the end of this month. So it's like, when is this wave coming out?
December.
Yeah, December.
Yeah, well, is it going to be early December though?
Or I have no idea. Like the thing is, I pre-order things, I pay for things, things show up, I have them for a time. Like that's
you're right.
That's the process.
Trust the process. That is the way it works.
But I genuinely do like being surprised sometimes because my dumbass can't remember shit. Yeah, that's basically it. Like I said, they have this little thing, and I do kind of want to click onto it and sort of show you what's going on here. Like it is a Zyuohger blog. I do want to know like if there are any other things, but like this specifically has the Zyuohger mecha here as the silhouette, so I don't know what else is going on. Yeah, it's a really neat time. I think this goes into like the design process as well, going back and forth with that. I don't know, just some really good stuff, like all the way from ideation, 3D stuff. They even give you like this little cutout here.
I'm not seeing anything.
You're not? Oh no.
Yeah, I'm still seeing the blog.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's try this.
Small Dream saying, Zyuohger 5 years later confirmed.
All right. Let's try this. All right, cool. It's right there.
Ooh.
So yeah, they go through. Why can't I get off of this now? Hold on. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
So let's cycle back a little bit. They go through a little bit of ideation, like the concept stage. I guess this is like it gives you the sort of step-by-step overview process of like what goes into making these things. This is the CAD model and whatnot. And then I guess this is like testing out the sprues and the heat zones and where all the plastic lines up and whatnot. You've got the dyes and everything, so that's very fascinating. Yeah, wow, the fine part of the mold, the staff is polished by hand. Like the mold itself is polished. Like people make these molds. Wow. Yeah, mold design is done at our own factory in Southeast Asia and Thailand. So, wow. Okay.
I guess Zyuohger, I'm assuming they did use Zyuohger just because, hey, this was probably when this was written. But
probably, yeah.
The fact that you mentioned if it can't fit in the box, it's no good. Was that for the cube mode?
Yeah, the cube mode, yeah.
So maybe that makes it also another good example for toy production.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh yeah, here's everything on the sprues. That's cool. But yeah, this is the part that we were at. This gives you a little bit of a taste of what, if you guys decide to go check that out.
And it's translatable.
The translated portion. Huh?
And it's translatable.
Yes, this absolutely is. So if you want more information, if you want more than the 2 pages that I was able to translate, then go ahead and head over here.
Do your own due diligence.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
right. So I think that's about it for the blog. All we really wanted to talk about. Next week is just more Revice information. You know how it is.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
That's about it.
Yeah. Any figure arts information that we have to talk about?
The only things that they revealed for Rider was Burakawani combo for O's. So, which I mean was not super surprising. I think they had already teased that before the event.
I am curious if Soto's gonna do anything about the new O's,
the new forms. Yeah.
I mean,
or when.
The fact that you said that they only showed Burakawani just made me go like, huh, they're really showing their restraint, huh?
Yeah, because I mean that's pretty much. I mean, I think they, in terms of doing all the Senkocho Seihos that they've been doing for all the combos, I think the only one that's left is Pujotira.
Oh,
maybe.
Do you think it'll come with a purpleized Tatoba Taka head?
Probably, if they didn't already do that. I can't remember if they've already did that or not.
I have no idea.
Did they not do?
They must have.
They might not have done Shouta yet either.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Huh.
But I don't know. I don't really follow those because I don't collect figure arts. So
fair, yeah, because they're far too expensive for anybody to afford.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
I mean it's cool that these new ones can do the form swaps. That's neat. But
they fixed them.
Oh, that's the other premium stuff I need to get. I still need to get those O's forms, those fake O's forms.
Yeah, Big Bad Toy Store has them. I saw.
For how much?
A lot.
Never mind that. Genuinely, it's Mandarake or bust for me. Fair. Like no US site is gonna have a sale.
Look at like Bai stuff. Seriously. Sometimes people sell Soto really cheap on there.
Yeah. Okay, I guess.
I would seriously look there.
Their service is nice. It's like you have to take care of it at multiple stages, but with Mandarake, it's like this is in a cart and now it's ordered.
But also not really. It just depends. It depends on like how crazy you're using this. It's a very easy service to use.
Like it makes sense. It's a usable service.
If you know what you want to get within a period of time, like just don't let things sit there.
I get that. Like, but the thing is, I want to make sure. Like, if Mandarake is more casual, Bai is like, okay, I am dedicated to doing this Bai thing for a good majority of these. I have to sit down and like actually, whatever. Mandarake, I'll throw some stuff in a cart and hopefully that'll be helpful later. Oh, hey, that's a thing I like. Boom.
They did do a Senkocho Seiho of Shouta.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm seeing it on Big Bad Toy Store because I'm looking up the soda prices.
Blade Raider says figure arts exists mainly to remind why I collect candy toys instead. Right. I agree.
Yeah.
Much respect to them for their redo of those, though, for the form change gimmick.
Like, yeah.
They have the they have more soda than I thought they did. They have.
Tell me off air so then I can.
The Mukachiri and Picasso combos, like those ones, they have it for 80.
Wait, at BBTS?
Yeah.
Oh, that's $40 a figure. Jesus, I can't do that.
Ooh.
Oh,
premium figure.
And then they have Saramio, the one that was just by itself.
Oh, I have that one.
They have they have that one for 42.
So that seems to be the standard.
So
yeah.
Before shipping.
Dude.
Well, they have the $4 flat rate, yeah.
Yeah. That's still a lot.
They have the drag rancer. You know that drag rancer one they're doing for Ryuki? They have that for $150.
I will never be able to recommend BBTS for Soto items. Like, if it's I understand if it's a service you're used to, and like you buy from them regularly, that would, I guess, make sense.
Why do they
there's
just
such a huge markup?
They just have book 9 for some reason. Why do they have that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's random. Everything else they have is like the Chronicle stuff mainly, and some of the premium stuff, but it is random. Huh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Purple Nimbus is bringing something up where like there are like, since Figure Arts is so popular, they get a whole bunch of convention and online exclusives.
Oh yeah.
Soto is pretty tame with those. Like it branches out every now and again. We're also doing that dumb campaign thing for Vice, but it doesn't always. It doesn't have to do any of those things. Like it doesn't have to show up to conventions and try to sell it to you. They're kids' toys, and they know that.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and I like that. I really like. Yeah, I appreciate that. But anyway, yeah, BBTS is not a good option for candy toys. eBay can sometimes be a good option for candy toys, but generally speaking, there are a lot of grifters on there just trying to get so much money off of them.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand it. But yeah, anyway, guys, are we good?
I think so.
Yeah.
Cool. No final thoughts?
No.
All right.
Black Sun looks interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me toys that aren't Figure Arts.
Yeah.
That's my whole thing.
Anyway, I've seen the tweet that Josh shared in our DMs that just says "looking respectfully."
Yeah.
Just take a look at that.
Okay. I will. Fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for. Oh, what's up, Galen Molina? Thank you so much for watching. If you like the episode, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to hear more from us each week, like I said, all the resources are linked in the description down below to the news that we covered today, as well as some Zenkaiger merch that I designed. And more importantly, we have links to how you can help support the Black Lives Matter movement, the hashtag Stop Anti-Asian Hate, and also links to donate to the Trevor Project. Some really rough stuff has been going on yet again, so definitely keep your eyes on the Black Lives Matter stuff. And then, you know what? Like I said, I really want to, look a bit more into like Toys for Tots. They're typically like outside of Walmart's if you want to hang out over there and donate to do that. But then again, I should probably check like, if they're like a good ethical company doing that. I have no idea. But also, I don't know. I just think giving toys to kids is a good thing. And if that is a good vehicle in which to do that with, I would like to support it. But only in the case that they are a good one to do that with. So also, let me know.
Hey, if you're in the US or if you're celebrating Thanksgiving, have a good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. And have a terrible Black Friday. Because honestly, that is the only positive, like that is the most positive spin you can have on a Black Friday.
You know what? It's we got this hype for Kamen Rider Black Sun. Watch an episode of Kamen Rider Black if you can on Black Friday.
Maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
And genuinely, next Friday we do have another episode of Geek Each Week.
Ooh.
And I was just gonna call it Black Friday RX, and I did not know Kamen Rider Black stuff was gonna happen.
Oh.
So it helps.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So definitely check out Geek Each Week. Also, I don't plug that enough because we have a lot of fun there. We play games. We did a translation game. If you like these funky translations, Aerosol put together a really fun translation game last night.
You know what? Yeah. I don't know. I'm guessing if y'all are doing the Geek Each Week on Friday, then schedules are aligning just fine for that. But like, if you need to delay it because of Thanksgiving, have it Black Sunday.
That's very good. That's very good.
Nice.
I mean, I might even say that on next Soda Pop news. I will get us a Soda Pop news this week, hopefully.
Nice.
Last week it was I had a week, but yeah. Anyway,
That's fair.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep it.
See you guys.
Be a master of martial arts.
That's right.
Yeah.
Juicy.
By the way,
yes.
I floated
Damn
this
card.
idea around to you guys earlier, but how do you feel about Soto population as like a name for everybody? Like, what's up, Soto population? You know, I think that'd be fun.
I like
That'd be
it.
a fun thing. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try it.